when a narcissist ghosts you, when they go silent out of nowhere and you just don't understand why, it's a control tactic that they are using. They are always looking for that jackpot supply. They want you to question yourself, question your worth. They want you to ask why, what did I do? They want to see you squirm. When they do this, they don't give up on the relationship. They're not done. They're actually sitting back, watching in the shadows, watching your every move if you're on social media. But at the same time, yes, they are dealing with other supply. They will never not deal with different supply. But when you their main source of supply, they have to keep that cord around you. They have to keep you locked down and feeling low and always questioning your worth. They always have to keep you like that to keep that control. And when you don't budge, when you don't ask them questions and you just you play along the game, you move on and you like, okay, if that's what you want to do. You have to know that a narcissist is one of the most insecure person on the face of this earth. They don't have a lick of confidence. That grandiose personality is all a joke. It's not real. It's an illusion. And the love bomb is the tactic that they use to reel you in and hypnotize you. They get you, they get the cord, they wrap the cord around you through your emotions. That's how the contract stays open. That's how the cord stays hooked around you when you are continuously chasing after them. Thinking about them, questioning yourself. I don't care how much you think you're over them. If you don't go no contact to the point of they get nothing, no reaction, no conversation, you have to give them nothing. And when you do that, you take your power back. The game reverses on them. Now they are questioning themselves. Now they asking themselves like, damn, am I doing too much? Did I play the game too long? Did I misjudge them? You have to build that confidence up and to know that this is all a game to them. No matter how perfect, how they create this illusion to making it look real, is not. They hold on to this mask for dear life, but it slips. It always slips. You just have to be the one to catch it, and you have to pay attention and not question it. You have to know that this is all a game. And narcissists, they play on time. Time, they know they have to play on time to get you, to keep you controlled. But at the same time, they not just alone. They could never be alone. So while you at home stressing over them, they dealing with multiple supply. They dealing with multiple sources of supply, They don't care if they get intimate with somebody without protection. They don't care. So you risking, when you let them back in, you actually risking your health. You know what I'm saying? Them bringing you something that you can never get rid of. Because they don't care about themselves. They don't even know who they are. So this silent treatment that the narcissist is giving you, you don't fall for it. Let them creatures go on and do what they gonna do. Don't let them back in, because every time you let them back in, you are validating their powers. You letting them know how much control they have over you. All they have to do is hoover you and say the right thing. No. Because they don't learn from that. They will never even think about change. And when you are that special soul, because when they settle down with you, you are that special source of supply. You something that they could never get over. If you decide to take your power back, they will never get over you. They create this illusion to make you think that you need them, but they need you. And you just have to know that you are the one. And you have to go on your spiritual journey. And you have to really tap into your higher self when you're dealing with these creatures and you can't let them go. You have to really, if you're going to continuously let them come back in and be there, you have to know the game. You can't just be, letting them do you any type of way, because they will if you let them. So do not explain yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Just be silent right along with them. Even though it hurts, It's one of the hardest things, yes, when they love bomb you and they're stroking your wounds in the beginning and you felt like you found your person, and then all of a sudden they go cold and they switch up on you. Yes, that hurts. It does. But you have to understand that there are this dark triad that wanders this earth. There are different fractured souls that are attracted to the light that you emanate. Just because you are wounded don't mean you don't walk with a light. A narcissist, they can smell a wounded soul. They can smell a wounded empath, and that's what they want. They want an empath. They are seeking empath because of the energy. It has nothing to do with looks. It has nothing to do with, oh, I'm in love, they in love. No. When they get turned on, they get fueled by you being in love. They get fueled by how much you pour your soul into this relationship. And the whole time, it's nothing but a game to them. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really just pay attention to everything moving, because you're going to catch the slip up. They can't hold on to the mask. They can't. They cannot sustain and hold on to something that is not real. They can only hold on for so long. And that hurts them.